Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a triangle pouch. I know there are so many tutorials on how to make a triangle pouch, and they are all very good, but believe me, you will find something different in mine. So let me show you the pouch I made. Here is my triangle pouch. Actually, I made quite a few. So here are these. They look very similar to whatever is shown in other YouTube tutorials, but there is a difference. You will find difference in technique and the method they are put together. Mine here, the first thing that I will like to show you is that all the inseams, all the inside seams are concealed. There is no exposed seam inside. Everything is all neat and clean. And the other thing about this is that it has fewer seams. It does not have that many seams in it. There are just two seams. You have to do just two sewing lines here. One is right here and the other one is here. So only two seams, and the way you would put the zipper on is one continuous zipper. So you do not have any seam at the back. So it is right here. So let's begin. Do subscribe if you like the video. Please do like, give me a thumbs up and subscribe my channel. Also, I have a written tutorial, the link to which I will leave down below. So yep, join me for the tutorial now. Let's begin. For today's project, you will need some scrap fabric, a scale, some pointer clips, the pins, a rotary cutter, one zipper tape, material for lining, and material for interfacing. So let's begin. The first step for this project is to cut a square on a fold. So this is a small piece of fabric I have here. I will fold this piece and use my scale to cut a square. So if I see this length here, this comes out to be 5.5. So I need to cut a 5.5 inch square. I already have cut a square that I will use for this project today, and it is cut it out a square on a fold such that it is 6 inches from all sides when it is on a fold. Once I open it up, it is 6 inches here and 12 inches here. The lining piece is exactly the same size, 12 inches here, 6 inches here. The lining piece, the stabilizer is however 1 inch shorter from the side, so this is 11 inches here and 5 inches here. The reason for the stabilizer being shorter is that I don't want this thick cotton batting in my seams. It will make my seam bulkier and the seams won't sit properly. Now the zipper tape here, I have this zipper tape. You can use a zipper on the roll because we will be using just one part of this tape. So this tape, to use just one side of this tape, I will have to remove the stopper from both the sides and the slider. So I will just go off camera and get it done, and I'll be back. So I am back I have done the quilting on my exterior piece with the cotton batting here, and I have used a contrast thread, the same as the lining here. Now this is the zipper tape. So I have this zipper here. I removed the stopper from this side of the finished zipper tape. I didn't need to really do anything from here. I just opened this up, slided back the slider, and cut this piece right from here. So this is the tape I will use for the project, and I have a zipper pull also, the slider. So
The next step to this is I will just put this aside for some time. I will take the exterior fabric here, and this zipper tape I will put on this exterior fabric face down like so. And I will just connect these two together. Now you have the option and go to the sewing machine and stitch this out so that it is attached to the exterior fabric. I don't usually do too many steps, so I'm a bit lazy. I just go ahead and do the next step. So I will take the lining piece. My lining piece does not have any exterior or interior, so I will just place it on top of the zipper tape, put everything together here. Sew here a 1/4 inch seam line. So I have attached all the 3 pieces together, like the 2 pieces into exterior and the lining piece along with the zipper. So it opens up like so. Here it is. So you can press down the lining piece and the exterior piece and do a top stitching here. The next step in this process is you will open up the entire thing like so and fold it such that the shorter ends of the exterior and the lining piece is made together, and we need to make sure that the zipper tape is completely aligned, right? So I will put some now. I will go ahead and do a seam here, and on this side here it can be from 3/8 to 1/2 inch seam allowance, just these 2 sides. I have sewn both the sides, lining to lining and exterior fabric to itself, right side facings on both the sides. One thing that I forgot to mention is that you have to leave a 2-inch space unstitched here, because we will be turning the bag inside out from this space, because all the seams will be concealed. So for that purpose, we have to leave at least 2-inch space unstitched, like so. This side is still open, so I will turn it inside out. Just before that I do that, I need to clip the corners. It will now give you an idea of I have the corner poker somewhere, but then I don't know where it is right now. And this lining I will push inside, and this will come together here, and this will go like so. If you can see how it is going to look. So before we move ahead, we have to put this slider on. Putting the slider on is really very easy. You just first need to make sure that all your ends are meeting properly and everything is in place. There is no wonkiness. Your seam is here, and then the fold is in the perfect alignment and everything. Because it may shift slightly and the zipper may go just a little bit not very straight. So we have to take care of that. I just cannot make the ends meet and slide it on, because then it will be slightly wonky on this side here. So I will just trim this a bit. Now to put the slider on, it's really very easy. You take the slider like so, slip on one side, hold it here, slip the other side in, and from here you need to check if both your ends are together. And here it is. Okay, now I will secure this with this for the time being. I definitely need to stitch before I go any further, because otherwise it will just open up from here. We don't want that. So I will just slide it down and turn. Open up the seam here. Bring right where the zipper tapes meet. We put the seam here, and same goes for this side. I will open this up. So here you can see all my seams and the zipper, they're all together right here. So I clip it here like so, and I will stitch here with the 1/2 inch or 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. So the seam is done. Before we go any further, we need to trim the corners a bit, reduce the seam allowance, and now we'll have to turn it inside out. Now this is where the opening that we left. I hope I left the zipper open inside. Otherwise I will have to do the whole thing. That is one thing that you always have to remember when you are doing the last step. Don't forget to open up the zipper all the way through, otherwise you will be stuck. There. And here it is. Before we finish it off 100%, there is one thing left that we need to do, is the opening here. You can do it by hand, or you can go to the machine. I will go to the machine. So I am back. I have finished off the seam here. I will just cut off this thread, and it's all done and finished with. There you are. And then there are no seams exposed in the inside also. So if you can see, all the seams are completely enclosed. Okay. There. And I have this already made. How cool is that? I hope you enjoyed my tutorial and you find it useful and informative. Please like and give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.